Have your legs started feeling weaker after 60, even though you are trying to stay active? Do your knees feel stiff when you first stand up in the morning? Maybe your hips ache after a short walk. Or climbing stairs suddenly feels harder than it used to. Many older adults are told this is just part of getting older. But what most seniors never hear is that your body may be quietly losing collagen, the natural protein that helps keep your joints cushioned, your muscles supported, and your legs strong enough to keep you steady and independent. And when collagen levels begin to drop, the body can change faster than many people realize. First comes stiffness, then weaker legs, then balance problems. Over time, even simple things like getting out of a chair, standing in the kitchen, or walking to the mailbox can start feeling exhausting. What concerns me is that many seniors are unknowingly eating in ways that may speed up this decline without realizing it. Clinically, this is something we pay close attention to because once the joints and muscles lose enough structural support, the risk of falls, pain, and loss of independence rises dramatically. But here's the encouraging part. Certain foods may help support your body's natural collagen production and give aging joints, tendons, and muscles some of the raw materials they desperately need after 60. In this video, I'm going to reveal 6 collagen-rich foods that many older adults completely overlook, including 2 foods that may be especially powerful for stiff knees, weak legs, and painful joints. And make sure you stay until the end, because the final food may be the most important one of all. In my experience, many seniors stopped eating it years ago without realizing how valuable it may be for mobility, strength, and staying independent later in life. Before we get into the first food, I would love to hear from you. How old are you? And what bothers you the most right now? Is it your knees, your hips, leg weakness, stiffness in the morning, or trouble walking for long periods? Go ahead and share it in the comments below. In my experience, many older adults feel relieved when they realize they are not the only ones going through this, and your comment may also help someone else reading this feel understood and encouraged too. Now, let's start with the first collagen-rich food that many seniors completely underestimate for joint and leg support after 60. Coming in at number 6 is something many older adults have spent years trying to avoid: chicken skin and dark meat chicken. Now, you may be wondering, Doctor, isn't chicken skin unhealthy? And that is exactly why this food surprises so many people. Most people assume chicken skin is unhealthy, but here's the surprise. Some of the best natural sources of collagen-building nutrients are found in the skin and connective tissue of animals. And after 60, that matters more than ever. As we age, the body produces less collagen, the protein that helps keep joints, tendons, and connective tissues strong and flexible. Over time, cartilage thins, tendons stiffen, and movement can start feeling less stable. That is why many seniors notice their legs feel weak, shaky, or stiff when standing up or walking, even if they felt fine sitting down. Chicken skin and dark meat contain important amino acids like glycine and proline, which help support collagen maintenance and connective tissue repair. Dark meat chicken also provides more zinc and iron than many people realize, nutrients that support muscle function and recovery in older adults. Now, this does not mean eating fried fast food every day. The healthiest option is usually baked or slow-cooked chicken with the skin left on in moderation. One simple example is adding dark meat chicken to homemade soups or stews. Not only is it easier to digest for many seniors, but it can also help provide steady nutritional support for aging joints and muscles, especially during colder months when stiffness often feels worse. And here's what many older adults notice over time. When the body consistently gets the nutrients needed to support connective tissue, everyday movement may begin to feel smoother and more comfortable. Standing up can feel easier, walking may feel more stable, even morning stiffness may become less noticeable. But the next food on this list may be even more important if your joints feel swollen, inflamed, or achy by the end of the day, because it targets one of the biggest hidden threats to collagen after 60. Number 5 on the list is a food many seniors underestimate because of its size: sardines. But after 60, they can provide powerful support for aging joints and legs. One of the biggest hidden causes of joint discomfort is chronic inflammation. Over time, inflammation can gradually wear down cartilage, irritate connective tissue, and make movement feel stiffer and more uncomfortable. This is why many older adults notice morning stiffness, aching knees, or swelling later in the day. Sardines are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to help reduce inflammation in the body. Clinically, this matters because joints affected by ongoing inflammation tend to lose flexibility and resilience faster with age. But sardines offer more than just anti-inflammatory support. They also contain high-quality protein, vitamin D, calcium, and important minerals that help support muscles, bones, and connective tissue together. And that combination becomes increasingly important after 60. Your joints rely heavily on the strength of the surrounding muscles and bones. When muscles weaken, joints absorb more stress during everyday movement. Over time, that can affect walking stability, balance, and overall mobility. Sardines help nourish multiple systems at once, which is one reason they are often recommended in senior nutrition plans focused on healthy aging and movement support. Another major benefit is calcium. Because sardines contain soft edible bones, they provide a natural source of calcium that may help support bone strength and reduce age-related bone loss. Now, some people avoid sardines because they expect a strong taste, but many seniors find them easy to enjoy with lemon, olive oil, crackers, or mixed into salads. Even 1 or 2 servings per week may help provide meaningful long-term support for joint comfort and mobility, and the next food on this list becomes especially important if your legs feel weaker, tired, or less stable than they used to, because it supports one of the biggest things aging adults gradually lose after 60, muscle strength. Number 4 may already be in your refrigerator right now: eggs. And what surprises many older adults is that eggs do far more than provide a quick breakfast. After 60, they can help support muscle strength, joint stability, and healthy movement. One major reason seniors begin feeling weaker with age is gradual muscle loss. Clinically, this is extremely common. After 60, the body naturally loses muscle mass faster, especially in the legs and hips. As those muscles weaken, joints often become less stable and everyday movement can feel harder. That is why many older adults notice their legs feeling tired, shaky, or less dependable during activities like climbing stairs, standing up, or walking through a grocery store. Eggs help because they provide high-quality protein along with essential amino acids the body uses to maintain muscle tissue and support recovery. Egg whites are especially rich in amino acids involved in tissue repair, while egg yolks contain nutrients like vitamin D, healthy fats, and sulfur compounds that help support collagen production and connective tissue health. And this combination matters more than many people realize. Healthy joints depend heavily on strong surrounding muscles. Without enough muscle support, added pressure gets placed directly on the knees, hips, and lower back during daily movement. Over time, that extra strain can increase stiffness and discomfort. Research consistently shows that older adults who consume enough protein are more likely to maintain strength, balance, and physical function as they age. And eggs remain one of the simplest and most affordable ways to support that process. The good news is, you do not need expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. For many seniors, something as simple as 2 eggs in the morning can help provide steady energy and better muscle support throughout the day. And when older adults consistently support both muscle health and connective tissue together, they often notice an important difference. They feel steadier, stronger, and more confident on their feet. Number 3 is one of the most underrated foods for adults over 60: cottage cheese. At first, it may not seem connected to collagen, joints, or mobility. But many seniors overlook one important fact. Collagen alone is not enough to support strong movement as we age. The body also needs steady protein intake to maintain the muscles that protect and stabilize the joints. And after 60, many older adults quietly stop eating enough protein without realizing it. Smaller appetites, lighter meals, or avoiding protein-rich foods can gradually lead to muscle loss, slower recovery, poor balance, and more stress on aging knees and hips. Clinically, this is something we see often in older patients struggling with weakness or reduced mobility. That is where cottage cheese becomes surprisingly valuable. It is rich in high-quality protein, especially casein protein, which digests slowly and provides a steady release of amino acids over time. This helps support muscle maintenance and recovery throughout the day and even overnight, something especially important for preserving leg strength after 60. And while cottage cheese is not a direct source of collagen, it provides important building blocks the body uses alongside collagen to help maintain connective tissue and overall muscle integrity. It also contains calcium and phosphorus, two nutrients that help support bone strength and stability as we age. Many seniors avoid cottage cheese because they think it is bland or outdated. But there are simple ways to make it enjoyable again. Some people add berries, fruit, or cinnamon, while others mix it with vegetables or eggs for a savory meal. The important part is consistency. Over time, regularly eating enough high-quality protein may help support better strength, steadier movement, and less fatigue during daily activities. And the next food on this list surprises many people even more, because most think of it as a simple snack or dessert ingredient, when it may actually provide direct support for aging connective tissue after 60. And if you are finding this helpful so far, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to Senior EverFit. I truly believe many older adults were never properly taught how much nutrition affects joint strength, leg stability, and mobility after 60. Small changes in what you eat each day may make a bigger difference than most people realize. And stay with me, because the next two foods are where things become especially important. One of them may help provide direct support for aging connective tissue in a way that surprises many seniors. And the final food on this list is something older generations used to eat much more often before modern diets pushed it aside. In my experience, it may be one of the most overlooked foods for maintaining stronger legs and joints later in life. Number 2 on this list surprises almost everyone: gelatin-based foods. Most people think of gelatin as nothing more than a dessert ingredient. But what many older adults do not realize is that gelatin is actually derived from collagen, the same structural protein that helps support joints, tendons, cartilage, and connective tissue throughout the body. And after 60, that becomes increasingly important. As we age, natural collagen production gradually declines. Over time, cartilage can thin, tendons become less flexible, and joints may start feeling stiff or uncomfortable during normal movement. Many seniors notice this first thing in the morning when the body feels tight, sore, or slow to loosen up. Gelatin contains amino acids like glycine and proline, which are closely connected to collagen structure and connective tissue maintenance. Clinically, these nutrients matter because the body relies on them to help repair and support tissues involved in movement and stability. Some research has also suggested that collagen and gelatin intake may help support joint comfort and physical function over time, especially when paired with adequate protein intake and regular movement. And the good news is that adding gelatin-based foods into your routine does not need to be complicated. Some older adults use plain gelatin powder in soups, smoothies, or yogurt. Others choose lower sugar gelatin cups or homemade recipes that are easier to enjoy consistently. The key is not perfection, it is regular nutritional support over time. In my experience, many seniors who consistently focus on connective tissue support often report smoother movement, less stiffness, and better comfort during daily activities. And here is why that matters so much after 60. When movement feels easier, people naturally stay more active. They walk more, maintain better balance, and preserve strength and independence longer. But the final food on this list may be the most powerful of all, because it contains the exact connective tissues many traditional diets once provided naturally before modern eating habits pushed them aside. And now we come to the number one food on this list. One many older adults stopped eating years ago without realizing how valuable it may be for joint strength, leg stability, and mobility after 60. Slow-cooked beef shank, oxtail, and turkey wings. These foods may sound old-fashioned, but traditional diets often included parts of the animal naturally rich in connective tissue, cartilage, skin, tendons, and collagen. Modern eating habits moved away from many of these foods, and that may be one reason so many aging adults struggle with stiffness and reduced mobility today. What makes these cuts special is the slow cooking process. As they cook over several hours, collagen from the connective tissue breaks down into gelatin and releases amino acids like glycine and proline, nutrients closely tied to connective tissue support and joint health. That rich, silky texture found in slow-cooked broths and stews is actually dissolved connective tissue and collagen compounds. And after 60, those nutrients become increasingly important. As collagen production declines with age, cartilage can become thinner, tendons less flexible, and joints less supported during movement. Over time, everyday activities like standing, climbing stairs, or walking for long periods may begin to feel more difficult. But these foods provide more than collagen support alone. They also contain high-quality protein, iron, zinc, and minerals that help maintain muscle strength and recovery. And strong muscles are essential for protecting aging joints and maintaining balance and stability. This is something many people overlook. Healthy joints alone are not enough. The muscles surrounding those joints must also stay strong to support safe, confident movement. The good news is, you do not need large portions or complicated recipes. Even enjoying slow-cooked collagen-rich meals once or twice a week in soups or stews may help provide meaningful support over time when combined with healthy daily habits. And in my experience, many older adults feel encouraged once they realize their body is not simply wearing out with age. It may simply need better nutritional support. So, let's quickly bring this all together. After 60, the body naturally produces less collagen, and over time that can affect joints, tendons, cartilage, muscles, and overall mobility. Many older adults begin noticing stiffness, weaker legs, aching hips, or less confidence walking, not because the body is simply failing, but often because it is no longer getting the nutritional support it once had naturally. That is why the foods we discussed today can be so valuable. Chicken skin and dark meat chicken provide amino acids that support connective tissue. Sardines help fight inflammation while supporting bones and muscles. Eggs supply high-quality protein for muscle strength and joint stability. Cottage cheese helps maintain muscle mass and recovery. Gelatin-based foods provide collagen-related amino acids that nourish connective tissue. And slow-cooked cuts like beef shank, oxtail, and turkey wings contain natural collagen and nutrients many traditional diets once included regularly. Now, no single food will reverse years of joint wear overnight. But clinically, the body responds best to consistent support over time. And when older adults begin nourishing their joints and muscles more intentionally, many notice gradual improvements. Walking may feel easier. Legs may feel steadier. Daily movement may become more comfortable and less exhausting. Because staying strong after 60 is not just about adding years to life. It is about protecting mobility, independence, and quality of life for as long as possible. Now, I would really like to hear from you. Which of these collagen-rich foods do you already eat? And which one surprised you the most today? And if you are comfortable sharing, tell me this too. What is the biggest challenge you are dealing with right now after 60? Is it knee pain, weak legs, stiffness in the morning, trouble climbing stairs, or balance problems? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comments below. I read through them carefully, and many people in this community find comfort knowing they are not alone in what they are experiencing. Your story may encourage someone else more than you realize. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Senior EverFit, and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss our upcoming videos on senior nutrition, joint health, balance, mobility, healthy aging, and staying strong after 60. And please share this video with a friend, spouse, sibling, or parent who may be struggling with stiff joints, weak legs, or painful movement. Sometimes one simple piece of information can make a meaningful difference in someone's quality of life. Here on Senior EverFit, our goal is to help you stay active, independent, confident, and informed with practical health guidance explained in a way that truly makes sense. Remember, getting older does not automatically mean losing your strength or independence. Even after 60, your body continues responding to how you nourish and support it. While no single food can stop aging, giving your joints, muscles, and connective tissues the right support may help improve comfort, stability, and mobility over time. Many older adults feel encouraged once they realize stiffness and weakness are not always signs the body is simply failing. So keep moving, protect your joints, and support your body consistently. Every healthy step you take today can help preserve your strength, confidence, and independence for years to come. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Stay strong, stay encouraged, and keep taking care of yourself.